In this tutorial, I will show you how to join yarn using Russian join. For this, I actually chose the bamboo cotton yarn blend. This is universal yarn, bamboo pop. It's very hard to join cotton blend yarns usually. This one was a joy to work with, and I'm going to show you how to do it with that yarn. All you need is just yarn, and obviously I have two ends right here, and a needle. This yarn consists of 6 strands. So we have to divide it in half. That's a half. And you will need about, I would say, 8 inches. Something like this. So this is about 6 inches. This part you're gonna have to rip every strand on its own, and you're gonna do it for one reason. It will not be cut evenly, it will be ripped, which will create a smoother edge and a smoother transition. And you will see what I mean later when we will join it. So each yarn, just rip it. So now you can see they're not ripped at one, or not cut at one point, and it's a smoother transition. You're gonna have to do it with the ends too, because these will be joined in too, and you don't want that blunt cut. So you're gonna rip them, each strand, at just a tiny little bit of difference in length, like that. Now you can see it. So this is your first yarn, and the normal thickness starts right here. You can see it, and it goes thinner. The second end, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna separate the strands 3 and 3, unravel it. Again, about 6 to 8 inches you will need. You're gonna rip one of the half of it, or 3 strands, close to this end where you're unraveling it. Now I can see it was done at different lengths. Right there. And so it looks better. This end, you always do the same thing. You pull one strand and you rip it. Here we go. That's different lengths. You can see that. Right there. But when they all twist, you will not be able to see anything. So now, next step. You're gonna have to take your needle, pull one end through the needle, so you will join it about here. That's how it will be. The other end, you're gonna have to fold in half just like that, until this thicker part starts. So now what you will do is, that's your first yarn, leave it alone for now, right there. Now what we have to do is basically, using the needle, run this end of the strand right here, this one, through this part here. So here's what you will do, kind of twist it and run it through. Again, twist it, run it through. Keep doing it like that. Until you hit the thick part. We're not there yet. Right there. So this is the thick part, and I will just go maybe an inch or so in here just to make sure that the other end will integrate seamlessly, and I will not have to rip additional part off, and then you just pull it through just like that. And you can leave it like that, or you can at this point just kind of straighten it slightly. You can already see it's basically incorporated into the strands. Now we're coming back to the other end, and we're going to do the same thing. First thing first, pull the needle through. And now we're going to come in and, twisting slightly, go through a few strands here. Again, twisting around, coming in here. And just keep going. Here we go. And maybe for another inch or so, just keep pulling it through all 6 strands. At this point, I'm pretty comfortable to just run it through. And just straighten it up. So now you have something like this. All you need to do is basically either using your hands, just rub it between 2 hands. On a flat surface. Well, this one won't work, so I'll keep rubbing in between my hands. Kind of like a spit method. Works sort of the same, but I find it better. It's a better hold. And there it is. You can't even tell where the yarn was joined. Only because it's a color change. Russian join.